Hi, hello, welcome to our channel Chemistry Era. This is Anil. In the previous video, we have learnt about qualitative properties. In this video, we are going to learn about very important in terms of board of examinations, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Today we are going to learn about relative lowering of vapor pressure. What is relative lowering of vapor pressure? That we are going to learn in the continuation of the video. Right? Now, I have taken a non-volatile solute and I am adding it to a volatile solvent. When a non-volatile solute is added to volatile solvent, automatically number of molecules escaping from the surface decreases, which results decrease in vapor pressure. Now let us consider a volatile solvent. This volatile solvent exerts a pressure of P1 and having a mole fraction of X1. Let P1 be the pressure exerted by a volatile solvent and X1 is its mole fraction. According to Rolle's law, vapor pressure of a volatile solvent is directly proportional to its mole fraction. P1 proportional to X1. In order to remove the proportionality, I am keeping a constant. P1 is equal to P1 naught into X1. What is P1 naught? P1 naught is the vapor pressure of a solvent before it is mixed to the non-volatile solute. I repeat, P1 naught is the vapor pressure of a solvent before mixing a non-volatile solute to it. Therefore, P1 is equal to P1 naught into X1. Now, when I add a non-volatile solute to the volatile solvent, then what happens? Its vapor pressure decreases. That decrease in vapor pressure is indicated by delta P1. Therefore, delta P1 is equal to P1 naught minus P1. Delta P is equal to P1 naught minus P1. What is P1 naught? Vapor pressure of the solvent before adding the non-volatile solute. What is P1? Vapor pressure of the solvent when non-volatile solute is added to it. I can rewrite P1 as P1 naught into X1. Can I substitute here? So, after substituting, what I can write? Delta P1 is equal to P1 naught minus P1 naught into X1. Take the P1 naught out common. So what I can write? Delta P1 is equal to, if I take P1 naught common, it will be 1 minus X1. It is a binary solution, right? So sum of mole fractions is always equal to 1. So instead of 1 minus X1, what I can write? X2, right? So from this equation, X2 is equal to 1 minus X1. Can I rewrite here? So I can write as delta P1 is equal to P1 naught into X2. Take this P1 naught this side. It will be delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to X2. This ratio of lowering of vapor pressure to vapor pressure of pure solvent is called as a relative lowering of vapor pressure. So what is relative lowering of vapor pressure? Relative lowering of vapor pressure is nothing but delta P1 by P1 naught. That means it is the ratio of lowering of vapor pressure to vapor pressure of a pure solvent. I think all of you know what is X2. X2 is nothing but X2 is equal to N2 by N1 plus N2. X2 is equal to N2 by number of moles of solute by number of moles of solute plus number of moles of solvent. When I rewrite in this equation, what I can get? Delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to N2 by N1 plus N2. When I take a dilute solution, number of moles of solute will be very very less when compared to number of moles of solvent. So I can rewrite the equation as a delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to N2 by N1. I can rewrite the equation as a delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to W2 by M2 by W1 by M1. Or when I rewrite that equation, I can rewrite that equation as a delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to W2 by M2 into the remainder gets reversed. So it will be M1 by W1. By using this equation, you can calculate the molarity of a solute. Sorry, by using this equation, you are going to calculate the molecular weight of a solute. Mt is the molecular weight of solute, W2 is the weight of solute, M1 is the molecular weight of solvent, and W1 is the weight of solvent. Based on this equation, let us try to solve a simple example so that you can understand this equation much better. Okay. Now see this problem. The vapor pressure of pure benzene at certain temperature is 0.850 bar. A non-volatile solid weighs 0.5 grams added to 39 grams of benzene. Then vapor pressure of solution is 0.845 bar. See what happened? When a non-volatile solid is added, its vapor pressure decreases from 0.85 to 0.845. So what he is asking? He is asking what is molar mass of substance. So you have to calculate the molar mass of substance. From the relative lowering of vapor pressure, delta P1 by P1 naught is equal to W2 by M2 into M1 by W1. First, let us try to understand, let us try to write the given things in the here. Vapor pressure of pure benzene. The given is a vapor pressure of benzene. That means it is given as P1 naught. How much? 0.850 bar. And then what is given? A non-volatile solid weighs, that is a weight of non-volatile solid, that is a W2. What is how much? 0.50. Why we are taking it as a W2? Because after addition of this non-volatile solid only, what happened? Vapor pressure decreases. When vapor pressure decreases, when a non-volatile solute is added, then vapor pressure decreases. So we have to take it as a W2. Next one, what is given? The vapor pressure of solution decreases. See here, a non-volatile solid weighs 0.5 grams added to 39 grams of benzene. So what is 39 grams of benzene? It is the weight of benzene. So weight of benzene, it is a W1, because it is the solvent. How much it is? 39 grams. So what you are supposed to calculate? You have to calculate the molar mass of substance. So you have to calculate the molar mass of that solid which is added. That is M2 you have to calculate. Then what is M1? M1 is nothing but a molecular weight of benzene. So molar mass or molecular weight of benzene, molar mass of benzene, that is a M1. In the problem it is itself given as 78 grams. So it is 78 grams. If you doesn't know, you can calculate. The formula of benzene is C6H6. Carbon atomic weight is 12. 12 into 6. Hydrogen atomic weight is 1. 6 into 1, 6. add, you will get it as a 78. Substitute all these things. One more you have to forgot to write. What is that? Vapor pressure of solution. Vapor pressure of solution. That is P1. How much? 0.845. 0.845 bar. Substitute in this equation. But in this equation, P1 naught and P1 are not there now. So delta P1 means P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught is equal to W2 by M2 into M1 by W1. Substitute all these. P1 naught means 0.850 minus P1 means 0.845 by P1 naught means again 0.850, which is equal to W2 means 0.5 by M2 means you have to calculate M1 means 78, W1 means 39. If you cancel it, it will goes by 2 times. 0.850 minus 0.845, it will be 0.05. So it will be 0.05 by 0.850 equal to 0.5 into 2, 1. So 1 by M2, or M2 is equal to 0.850 divided by 0.05. If you do it, you will get the answer as 170 grams. This is the way to solve the problem. It is very easy and it is very important in case of board of examinations also. I hope you have understand this video. If you understand this video, please give a big thumbs up for me and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.